All right, it says we are live. Hello, Gun Nation. Big Johnson coming at you. How are y'all doing this evening? Let me know if you can hear and see us and all that good stuff, just so we can get a check. And I can do a quick roll call. It says I am live, but y'all can verify it. But I am at Texas Gun Experience. Y'all know this is my home range. I love this place. They always treat me very, very well. And this is Tristan. So he will introduce himself, give y'all some insight. We're going to go over some goodies that they offer here, let y'all be aware of it. We're going to take questions, all that good stuff. So just be aware. And if you've got some questions saved up, definitely hit us and let us know. But go ahead and introduce yourself.
Thank you. Hi, my name is Tristan. I'm a marketing manager actually for our sister store, DFW Shooting Sports. Is located in Bedford, but I did start with the company here, Texas Gun Experience, in Grapevine, Texas. Worked almost every job from range safety officer, sales lead on the floor, was a retail manager here for a short stint before moving into marketing. So yeah, been around the store, gotten to check out almost every single department.
So how long have you been in the gun business?
So I actually got started in the gun industry back in 2019. Was making a transition in college and just saw a quick ad for needing a range safety officer and just have love and passion for the industry. So decided to jump into it, see what it's all about.
Awesome. Yeah, guns are fun. We know about guns. But yeah, it's a really nice place. So when y'all see the videos that when I come in and shoot, this is where I shoot right here. This is their VIP area. So they do like a lot of events back here, and you can be like a platinum member, come back here. It's neat. They have like a whole kitchen area. They've got 4 huge wingback chairs over here, hand washing stations, really nice, drinks, snacks. It's really, really nice. You're kind of closed off from the other area because they do have like their lanes are 1 through 15, which are 25 yards.
Yes.
Then their 16 through 21 is 50 yards. And then over here, they have 5 or 6 lanes, and it is 50 yards over here. So when I sight in rifles, if I'm doing 50 yards or whatever, or pistols, it's right here. So when y'all see it, this is it.
But a cool thing, Mike, when you're looking at the 2 different bays, the 16 to 21, the 50-yard bay is actually our public access bay. So if you ever watch our YouTube channel or go to our Instagram page, you'll see us shooting a minigun. That's where we shoot it out of. This one here, you'll have more dynamic targets since it's for platinum members only. They'll actually have a badge access to get in and out of this room. So it's pretty neat little experience.
Yeah, it's a little tag, and you have to scan in and out. So, and you don't, you can just come in and out and stuff like that. And then outside here, you can't see it, but right out here, they have like a big outdoor area with like ceiling fans and, like these little awnings that kind of close and go up. They've got a barbecue grill out there. I mean, people smoke cigars. As a matter of fact, right now they're having a bourbon. It's an event. There's 2 ladies up here that put that on, and it's an event, so you can rent the space, and they're having bourbon, cigars, and everything out there on the patio right now, which is really awesome. I mean, this is a state-of-the-art facility. This place is no joke. There's people, it's close to the DFW airport, so people fly in from like Vegas and, China, all these places, and they come here, and they have over 200 machine guns that you can rent and shoot. I mean, it's just awesome. So yes, they have Tommy guns, they have all kinds of stuff. Cooley and the War's been here, Green Light Shooting, American Gun Chick. I mean, you name it, a lot of people have came here because this is the place to come. So, but yeah, I was gonna say, all and curious to say in bourbon, I'm on my way. Yeah, matter of fact, they hooked me up with some Lockwood whiskey earlier, and I drank that. It was really awesome. So yeah, they treat you really good here. Coffee, I mean, whatever you want, candy. I mean, they got all kinds of stuff here. And then in their retail area, their building is 35,000 square feet. I mean, this is not a little place. Their retail area is 7,500 square feet, and they've got Surefire, Streamlight, mags. I mean, anything you want. Now, as far as the guns, they have any gun you could imagine, ammo, and their gunsmithing. They've got 2 great gunsmiths. They've even worked on my guns, and these guys know what they're doing. So when you check in, you walk right through the front door, you're greeted immediately. Super nice facility, super nice people. And then you go all the way to the back, check into the range, and you can rent it by the hour or however you want to do it, or like I said, for events. So matter of fact, since I've been here, they've already had 2 separate events come in here, and 1 is still here. These ladies do an awesome job. So if you've got any kind of corporate events, they can hook you up. So yes, and they have suppressors. Hello, Coda Boy. How are you doing, buddy? They have there's no suppressor, buy one, get one free. There's not any of that happening, hopefully. I don't know if y'all have checked on the Texas suppressor gun law.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be happening. I'm super happy about that. But yeah, and if you want to check it out, you can. Yeah, and we are going to have constitutional carry. However, even with constitutional carry, you need training. Up here, they offer training. I mean, they can get you squared away. Matter of fact, I talked to Danielle. She's one of the trainers here. Went over and kind of interviewed her to go over some stuff. And, you know, first thing, people get new guns, they grab the trigger. That's the first thing she's seeing. So she's going over the trigger discipline like we all know we should do, the 4 safety rules. I mean, this is a really great facility. I love this place. I've been a member since they opened. Y'all all know I was at Crossfire. I transferred over here immediately. And gosh, Tristan, I've known him for a long time. I mean, I've known all these people, and they treat you like family. That's what's really cool here. And you don't have to be a VIP member, but they just treat everybody with respect, and they help everyone. I mean, they've got shotguns, night vision. They've got thermals. And if y'all follow me and you've looked on the community, I actually just bought an AMG Rattler TS25, which is thermal optic. We're going to be doing some hog hunting. We got to wait till the river kind of calms down. We're going to be doing that. So that's probably about 3 or 4 weeks away. So I'm really excited about that. But we're going to be smacking some pigs. But what are you seeing? You know, Tristan is like, what are you seeing as far as the popular guns? Like when people come in and they're like, hey, I want my first handgun. What are you seeing most people buy?
Mostly it's going to be any of your polymer-based guns, about $700. It really just depends on the individual. We try to really take care of each person as they come in, and we're going to talk to you about kind of sizing that firearm to use. Like we were talking about beforehand, how you like carrying a larger frame gun.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go put a Derringer in your hands and say you're ready to rock.
Don't kid, my North American Arms 22. Damn.
I'm sorry, I just don't think that's probably going to be the one.
It wouldn't work.
No, of course, everybody loves their Glocks. Everybody loves SIG, CZ. We've been talking, a year ago during the pandemic, real big happening. It was literally anything you can get your hands on. And now that we're starting to see it kind of tone back down a little bit, it traditionally is going to be still your polymer-based guns. But as people are getting more educated, they're starting to look into other avenues and looking to kind of plus up what they're owning.
Yeah, and if y'all don't know this, as far as Cabot, I posted a Cabot gun that they actually have here. The gun is $100,000. So it's one Cabot gun, 1911, all hand built. It's one of one, and it is $100,000. They are the largest Cabot dealer, I think, in the United States?
I'm pretty sure it's the country.
Yeah, I mean, they sell a ton of Cabots, and they've had one guy come in and buy multiple Cabots. So, I mean, that's no joke. But they offer, anywhere from, less expensive pistols all the way up to top, top tier pistols. They've got Checkmates in stock, Staccatos, Nighthawk. I mean, you name it, they sell it.
Yep. Starting from all the way, like you were saying, we have some high point C9s all the way up to that $100,000 gun Cabot, and then we have Guncrafter, and we're just on pistols right now. Haven't really cracked into rifles, with Triarchs, Daniel Defense, FN, still more SIG, Gunworks.
Yeah,
I mean, literally everything.
Yeah, and even shotguns. They've got top tier shotguns. There's no joke. They've got Beretta display cases of shotguns, ammo. I mean, they've got everything here. That's what's really cool about this place. And if you forget your ears and your eyes, they've got you covered on that too. I mean, they, even in the VIP, if you kind of look behind us, there's a whole rack of ears and eyes and hand sanitizer. Also, what I really like about this, and I've shot at tons of ranges, y'all all know that, but what's really cool about this place is the way that they siphon the air out. They've got a special air filtration system here. What's the name of it?
So Russian air.
Russian air. It's crazy. When you shoot, you can just watch. I mean, like the gunpowder just starts pushing down towards the end. And I mean, I've watched it. I'm like, what the hell? And they've got these signs posted. And I never get that, where it's real, like you taste it. It's just weird, but it's super clean air.
Because we're not going to ever recycle the air. So all that air is coming over the top of the head back here at the shooting line. You actually have a fresh air intake system that's pushing in all fresh air from outside. And as it goes, it is pushing it downrange with all that gunpowder and sucking it out, being filtered out, and then pushed back out into the environment. So it stays 100% clean, awesome all the time.
Yeah, and if y'all remember back when, I did some shooting in the Houston area, and I actually and I asked for it, but I had my blood tested, and I was super high in lead. And I actually got a note, if y'all remember that video, I actually got a note from the state of Texas because they were listing me as lead poisoning. And they wondered if I drank some kind of crazy water or I lived in some weird house. And I was like, no, I'm a shooter, and that's how I got it. But since I've already been tested and it's gone away, probably because I'm shooting here and not getting all that crap in my lungs. But like I said, it's super safe. They have great range officers. They're all about safety, and you don't see the pistol waving around here like you do at some ranges. They do allow rapid fire, which is a big thing because if y'all remember, Ranger Rick, I posted videos and I called all of them Ranger Rick, but 1 shot per second, if you're training and you want to have a good time, it's a bunch of bull crap. No, you shouldn't have to do that. But anyway, but yeah, go ahead.
Oh yeah, no. So it's talking about rapid fire and everything like that. Of course, when the bays get a little bit more full, we try to tone that down. It's just kind of reading the room, especially if you have a bunch of brand new shooters in there. They don't want to be too anxious, too hyped up. We want everyone to still have that enjoyable time. But yeah, bring it on in. We are rated. This room is actually rated all the way up to 50 cal BMG. So we have a 50 cal that we let people borrow and use on the range, and then they just buy the ammo and have a good time that way. But yeah, bring it in, whatever you got. It's all good.
And I wouldn't recommend steel and stuff like that. When you want to protect their property too. But I mean, with this ammo crisis, like I said, I don't run this place, but do y'all allow steel?
We will allow whatever ammo we ask. We try to steer away from steel core ammo and no incendiaries. That's all.
Oh, come on, man. We can't pop off incendiaries? Damn it.
No campfires in here.
Damn. But yeah, it's a really cool place. Like I said, they've got it. Also, as far as pistol rentals, they've got 150 pistol rentals. They've got Wilson Combats. They've got the Combat Master. They've got not just little cheap polymer guns. They've got some high-end Nighthawks. They've got some high-end pistol rentals. So if you're like, I don't know, between the CZ whatever, you can come here and you can rent them and try them out. So that gives a lot of people some different, ideas. And as far as your memberships, you've got silver, gold, platinum, VIP, that kind of stuff. And then they also have special events here. Like, they have the, what is it? The ladies' night. They have Bullets. What is it? Bullets, beer, and something.
Bullets, beer, and barbecue.
Yeah, Bullets, beer, and barbecue. So you can sign up for that, pay for it. You get to shoot, eat barbecue, drink bourbon. I mean, it's just a hell of a lot of fun.
We also have like community groups like Lone Star Ladies. When you talk about Danielle, she heads that up, and it's twice a month that they'll meet. All women's classes. It's a great time for them too. Just come in here and hang out and learn more about shooting.
Yeah, I mean it's awesome. I mean, people ask why I shoot inside, and where I live, I don't have access to a lot of outdoor areas. So if I need to shoot, practice, something like that, I can come here. You can wear your battle belts. You can wear your USPSA race belt, stuff like that. They don't really outlaw any of that stuff. I mean, you just check in, go to your bay, do what you want to do, and, keep it safe. And they're all for you. One thing I did want to bring up, they have, and I guess what is it called? The knife bar?
The blade bar.
The blade bar.
Yeah.
Over there in the blade bar, they have over 1,000 knives. And I'm not talking about cheap, junky knives. I'm talking about Microtech, Medford. They got all these freaking high-end knives. Matter of fact, they've got a Microtech. I've never even seen one this big. The damn thing is, trying to get into the camera, it's this big. It's $13,000, but you can buy the biggest Microtech knife I've ever seen. They've got that.
Serial number 1.
Yeah, serial number 1. So they've got that here. They have a lot of exclusives that you won't see anywhere or you can't even buy online. So just walking through the knives, and I like knives. I don't have super high-end knives, but I do enjoy knives, and they've got those, even steak cutlery. They've got what are the knuckles called? Not brass.
Knuckle Sammies.
Yeah, they got knuckle Sammies here. They've got a little bit of everything here.
And that's the whole idea, is that we wanted to be that one-stop shop. We don't want you to have to go look for everything else. And if it's not here in the store, please let us know what you're looking for, and I can almost guarantee we'll find it or give you the right answer for it.
Yeah, and they even have ordered stuff for me in the past. Now, they normally stock it. They were just out of it, but they've ordered it for me, and then they'll contact me, shoot me an email, or even call me. Most of the time they call me and say, hey, your stuff's in. I'll come pick it up. I bought, I don't even know how many guns here. Bought both my suppressors here. And also, if you buy a suppressor here, NFA is suppressor, you can come here and do conjugal visits. So you can come, shoot your baby in jail, and you can come shoot it. Just give them your driver's license, check it out, shoot it, and then turn it back in until your tax stamp comes in. And then, that's another thing that I loved about being able to buy a suppressor here. Some places, gun shops where they don't have a range, you just buy it and then you don't see it for a year. But I shot mine a ton before I even got the, the tax stamp. And when I bought mine, I don't know how they're going now, but I was able to get it in about 5.5 months. What kind of weights are you seeing now?
Still, right now it's bumped up a little bit. It's about 7 to 9. It's about standard. The real terrible situation would probably be more like 12 or 13, but those are a lot more one-off. So it's still about 6 to about 9 months.
Okay. And also, please ask questions. We've been talking. I'm definitely going to answer questions. Okay, so Daniel's saying, let's see here. So they let you dress up as Laura Croft. Yeah, you can dress up as Laura Croft. You can, wear your furry. I guess Daniel could wear his furry outfit and come up here. That's what he wants to do. But yeah, you can come in, and like I said, they've got a lot of the Tommy guns out there. You can check them out too.
We had a guy come in a full, basically cry gear, ops core helmet. I don't know if he just got done playing airsoft or what he was doing, but he came in. You can still shoot on the range. We're not going to tell you no. You can even do draw from holster, stuff like that. Just check with the RSOs before you do it, just to make sure that you're doing it in a safe manner. But yeah, I'm not going to judge you for it too much.
Yeah. And one thing that they have here now, I haven't even posted it, but they actually have a machine gun that you can buy, and you can actually purchase it. It is a Ramo 1919 A4. It is a transferable machine gun. It's a 30-06, and it's only $27,999. So they actually have one for sale.
Yeah. Yep.
So maybe they can just mount that in my truck before I leave.
Let's get with Danny and Robert.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe we can work on it, but that would be pretty sweet. And I looked at it. It's pretty damn awesome. It's right up front. They got the for sale sign on it. So you can buy a transferable machine gun here if you want to. And it's, speaking of their machine guns, I walked through the back of their armory. They have some amazing selections. I mean, saws, you name it, they have it. So MP5s, they've got multiple MP5s and MP7s. So if there's anything that's weird that you're like, oh, they probably don't have it, hell, they probably do.
Good chance to do. You're just talking about 9mm cartridge, stuff like that, MP5s, Scorpions. You can bump up to 5.56 Brand 805s. We even have the Gatling gun.
Yep.
You know, say you want to get out there and do some old cowboy style stuff. I mean, really let us know. If it's not here, we'll try to figure it out.
Yeah. And Keith Gregory is asking, and this is what we were going to get into. His name is Tristan. And what is your preferred carry gun?
So right now, I know it's a bad word in here, but I do carry a lot of Glock. But I'm not too biased for it. I just carry what I know.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, carry on is what I always say. So there is no wrong answer as long as you're carrying. And I have nothing against Glock. Y'all all know that I own some Glocks, but yeah, it's and then as far as like your personal preferred rifle, and it can be whatever rifle. What do you prefer?
Tri-Arc.
Okay, Tri-Arc. Now is an AR-15? Or?
Yeah, it's
okay.
AR-15.
AR-15.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you have a preferred length?
I know a big one of theirs, 13.9.
Okay.
I'm not too biased one way or the other. Most of my shooting's gonna be out to 300 yards.
Okay.
I'm not really pushing beyond that. It's just how smooth the gun is. It's hard to beat.
Yeah.
It really is. Yeah,
and they actually sell Tri-Arc, so they're a Tri-Arc dealer, and they've got some 6.5s up there. I mean, they've got some nice stuff.
Yep.
And Lynn Holt is saying, let's see here, going to be in the Dallas area in June. I'm going to pay a visit to this place, this range. Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, you come in here and it's like mind blown. You walk in the front door and you're like, holy crap, they have everything. And that's the neat thing I like about this place. You can get a basic rifle. Or you can get a super high-end rifle. You can get your glass. You can get, if it's a red dot or magnifier, they sell it all. Yeah. You can get it put on right then and there. You can walk out the door with the thing ready to go, and they'll even offer, they have a service where they'll sight it in for you.
Yep.
I mean, they do everything here. So, like, if you got a big hog hunt or something coming up, you come in, boom, Robert will come out. Those guys will sight it in, and you'll be ready to roll when you walk out the door. It could take them a little while because I tell you, I've been in the gunsmithing area, They have a ton of rifles. I have seen anywhere, and y'all posted it, y'all have seen these pictures. I have seen rifles come in here, and I don't know how the hell they did it, but the whole front handguard was upside down. So you're dealing with a gas block. Okay, now this was a low gas block, but it was upside down. I'm like, how the hell did the guy put this thing together or whatever? Come to find out, he bought it at a pawn shop. But if they have it, or if it's existing that's weird, they usually get it up here where it's to fix it and correct it, but they can do it. So, and they also do like milling jobs, they do threading, they've got a lathe, they've got all the equipment that you can imagine they sell here, rings, scopes, you name it.
You know, like you're saying, we literally can bring in a hunk of wood, some metal, and I'm pretty sure Danny can turn it into something.
Yeah.
Just whatever you're looking for. There's really, no is not a word that you hear very often around here when it comes to that.
Yeah, and Danny, I've used him personally on 2011s, 1911s. He is a 1911, 2011 guru. You know, and of course he knows all the other guns too. Robert knows the ARs. I mean, these guys got this stuff going on. And yes, that's a great question. Well, here it is right here. Bald and Curious, yes, they do take trade-ins. So I have actually traded in guns here in order to buy other guns. So
we're not set up for kidneys right now, and spouses don't typically like it that much, so we stray away from that. Yeah, if you have any old guns that you're ready to get rid of, you know, bring them on up here. We'll get you a fair price for it, and we'll get you set up with something else.
Yep, and they can use it for store credit towards another gun, or they will actually even buy the gun from you if it's something that they can resell. Like I said, they do everything, and that's why, you know, I have access to all these different gun shops, you know, since I travel around, but this is my preferred, you know, local gun store. So I definitely try to support them. They are literally about 25 minutes from my house. So I can load up all my crap and I can come up here and shoot. And I just walk in here, go to a bay, shoot, wash my hands. I mean, I can sit out here and relax. Some of the videos I post after I shoot at the range, it's done right out here in one of their nice, comfortable leather wingback chairs. And they have Cokes, water, whatever you want. They've got it right here too, so you can have that. I mean, it's just a great place. But if you're interested, you know, I can't post links. If you're interested, there's their information. So, and Google can be your friend when you're trying to look up something, or DuckDuckGo, whatever you decide to use. But there's that. But yeah, I have had some of my followers, you know, from Vegas that flew in. They came here. I mean, hell, even other countries. So. And it's really neat because if you want to rent a machine gun, you can rent it. I mean, they're open 7 days a week. You know, check the hours. They do vary. But members, that's the thing. If you're a member here, you'll have access earlier. And one thing they have coming up, and I'll let Tristan tell you about it, they have a special sale coming up, and it's this weekend. So what do you got?
So we have a couple of actually really awesome sales this weekend. Memorial Day weekend. Like you're saying, members do get that special privilege just for being as awesome as they are. So for them, the store will open up from 9 and all the way till 8 p.m. on Saturday, 9 to 6 on Sunday. But just to the general public, it'll start at 10 a.m. and then go till 6 or till 8 on Saturday, same 10 to 6 on Sunday. But first off, we have the Memorial Day sale. You're going to see firearms galore part of this sale, possibly some ammo coming up. I know it's hard to say that with a bunch of ammo shortage that's kind of going around right now, but we're doing our best to keep everybody as stocked and as happy as we possibly can. But another cool thing that we're doing actually is an open box sale. So we put a video out a couple of days ago about how we may have had this in the cases, or the box might have been damaged too much to actually sell. But it's cool because it comes with the manufacturer's warranty still. However, you're getting a deep discount. So I'm talking brands like EOTech, Zeiss, Night Force, SIG,
Vortex.
What's that?
You got some Vortex too.
You have some Vortex in there. I mean, it's going to be awesome. That's on first come, first serve basis.
Yep.
So we'll set up in both of our training rooms for that. Just stop on by. I'll be here on Sunday for that one.
Okay.
Helping everybody out.
Yeah, because they even have EOTechs that people, and this, you have to follow me here, people bought an EOTech. They put it on their gun. They said, it's fuzzy. It's a holographic sight. People didn't know it. So they return it. It literally, maybe not even on the gun, they just looked through it. So they have to sell it as an open box. So you can get some smoking deals on that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, EOTechs, you name it, they've got it. And Jay Hero is signed up for the Stop the Bleed course. That's awesome, man.
Awesome stuff.
Yeah, and they do medical also. That's one of the things he's attending. They do range, they do training. I mean, you want it, they do it here. That's what's really cool. And then do y'all have a Glock 19, or excuse me, Glock 18 for rent?
You called out the one that we don't have right now. The reason for that being is all of ours are set up as rifle, just the steadiness of the shot. We don't want too many shots ringing in. Because we are an indoor range, we don't want it raining into the ceiling and damaging too much equipment. So I'm sorry, no Glock 18 right now. Maybe down the road, Keith.
And don't make your own. That's bad. Don't do that. But yeah, it's I mean, it's a really cool place. That's why, you know, I kind of, and if y'all have been following me with the People's Chat, you know, I wanted to reach out and kind of do some different things. And I'm always on the road, but I'm in a hotel. So I thought, you know, hey, why not do it at the home range? And this was an opportunity. I got with them and they were like, yeah, come in, you know. So like I said, not just because I do YouTube, but I mean, I watched them greet people when they come in the door. They treat everybody normal, and I'm just a normal guy. They offer everything. Anything you need, they've got.
And that's the idea that we wanted. There's a stigma, I feel like, you know, even growing up, I can remember this, going to gun shows or just different shops. If you didn't know you, the guy behind the counter didn't know you personally, you kind of got shucked off to the side, disregarded, and we wanted to crush that. We know that firearms are for every law-abiding citizen in America. This is a right that we have, which is awesome. We want to exercise that right. We want to make sure that everybody feels comfortable with doing that. So we provide a place where they can come in, feel safe to ask the questions they want to ask, and get proper responses. Like say, you know, I carry a lot of Glocks. I've carried SIGs and Springfields and stuff before too. But I'm not scared to tell the guy that, hey, that 1911 might be the way to go. You know, we want you to feel comfortable being here, and that's what all of our retail guys are about. It was a cool thing, I think, for us, is that when you talk about from the sales side of things, we can see what each employee is doing, but as the time I was retail manager, we weren't tracking, and we aren't tracking any of what the sales employees are doing. We just want to make sure that they're giving the best customer service and the best information out there possible, because we want people to want to come in and want to be a part of this and not leave with a bad taste.
Yeah, and if y'all are not familiar with this area, they're in the Grapevine area, but they've got South Lake, which is a lot of the Dallas Cowboys, Texas Rangers, I mean, they all live out there, so it's a super high-end area, but they don't just cater to the high-end people. I mean, they've got anything and everything here. Now, they have high-end, like Gunworks rifles, you know, you're talking $9,000 and $10,000 rifles. I mean, they've got them. So if you want to see just some really cool stuff that you would never see in a gun store, this is definitely the place to come. I mean, I've been blown away. Like $100,000 Cabot 1911. I've never seen a $100,000 one, but that's like I mean, in recent times, that's like probably the fourth or fifth Cabot I've seen here. So I mean, they've got really cool. Also, they have an Arsenal double 1911. It's $10,000, all chrome, so it is the double 1911. So you pull the trigger, and you know you're firing 2 rounds. I mean, it's freaking sweet. So they've got one of those here. Yes, they do actually have high points. So they've got them.
We have some C9s.
Yep, they got some C9s, and they have like Mossberg 88s. I mean, they've got high-end shotguns, low-end shotguns. They've got the semi-auto shotguns. You know, all these different brands you've been seeing come out, you know, that are RIAs and stuff like that. They carry those too. Typhoons. They've got some crazy stuff. I mean, you know, so they even have gun cases and stuff like that. You know, I'm a big Lynx defense guy, but they've got cases, but
Nano Pelican, you got backpacks, Vertex, GPS.
They've got hearing protection, you know, eyes, ears. They've got mags. So if you need mags, they've got it. And if they don't carry that, they can order it. You know, now as far as they've got Safariland holsters, not what a lot of people are used to. You know, they got the basic ones that you can carry on your hips, not the tricked out, you know, wrapped ones. But you know, they got a lot of holsters here, some leather ones. They even have barbecue spices. So if you need to grab something for mom or dad while you're in town or whatever, you know, you can grab that. But t-shirts, they have some awesome t-shirts. You know, Texas Gun Experience, Machine Gun Experience. So once you shoot the machine guns, you can buy a hat or a t-shirt. Their apparel, and y'all know that I have it. Their hats are super nice. All their clothing is really nice. So I just wanted to kind of, you know, let y'all know they actually had that one. Where is it?
So That I think he's talking about the one that's complete meteorite.
Yeah. Okay.
Which that one I think is called the Big Bang set. That was like $2.5 million cabinet.
Yeah.
We didn't get that one. One of the cabinets we did get in had the meteorite grips.
That's the one I saw.
Yeah, but say so. It might be some leftover meteorite from there. Like, yeah, let's go and put this on there too.
Yeah.
So we've had that one in the store. I believe that one's sold or not in the process of being sold. The one that we have right now, the Sixth Commandment we're talking about, it's all been hand laser engraved, from how I understand it.
Yeah.
It's the story of like heaven and hell, with the slide being heaven, the grip being hell. It's truly a work of art. You have to look in there. It looks kind of like an old cathedral style.
Yeah, and I posted a picture of it up. If you go into the YouTube community for me, you can actually see it. It is $100,000. It's a one-off. There's only one in existence, and they have it here.
Yep.
So yes, Lynn, they do have one in stock right now, but it's $100,000.
Yeah.
So if you want it, they've got it, and I think y'all have only had it for like a week.
Right.
But you know, there'll be a buyer. Trust me, in this area, somebody will buy it.
The thing that we have set up with Cabot is they have like a gun of the month club. So we actually get one Cabot a month. If it's gone within 5 seconds of getting here, I can't really help that.
Yeah.
But yes, we do get Cabots in at least typically once a month.
Yeah. No, and that, Daniel, they don't sell lock grips, but trust me, they know all about them because they've seen all mine.
Yep.
But they don't carry them in stock yet. Not saying that's not going to happen. But hello, X-Ring. How are you, man? X-Ring's a professional shooter, so he's a good guy. But yeah, they've got some really nice stuff here. You know, they've even got like, gosh, what's that pig? That little 300 blackout, that crazy looking little build. Dang it, the flying pig or something, or
the pork sword one.
The pork sword.
Yeah.
They even had a pork sword. I think you just sold it, but they had a pork sword up here. I mean, they've just got some weird stuff. But you know, they've got Night Force. They're a huge Night Force dealer. I think y'all are the biggest Vortex dealer, or one of the biggest Vortex dealers.
Yeah, we're do a lot with Vortex.
Yeah.
Across all of our stores.
Yeah. And I bought my HD Vortex, you know, 1 to 6 here and stuff. Like I said, I try to support them. I bought a ton of red dots here for my pistols. Just bought that thermal that I talked about, the AMG Rattler. And they didn't have it at this location. And that's the thing about it. They actually have 3 locations. Now, this is Texas Gun Experience, but they have another sister store, and it's, what's the name of it?
So that's the one I work at. There's a DFW Shooting Sports out of Bedford, Texas, which we're about to do a lot of big stuff out of that store too, a lot of online presence. And then we have another store out of Stephenville, which is Texan Guns and Gear, and that's our most recent addition to the family.
So this is the largest range. You know, their other stores don't officially have a range yet. You know, your one in Stephenville, I guess, is going to do an archery range too, right?
They just opened the archery range up. Yep.
So if you're into archery, they don't do archery here yet. Not saying they're not going to, but they don't yet. But like I said, there's different, you know, if they don't have it at this location, like my AMG Rattler, they didn't have it. They had 17 in stock, but not here. So I just had to drive, you know, 20 minutes away and get it there. So, you know, they've got a really huge inventory. So, yeah. Hello, Is Your Six. How are you doing, man? No, they don't carry this shirt. This is my Texas camo, and this is the old Tejas. So, yeah, you can actually order those online. But they do have a lot of wearables here, but not this. Yeah, here's Colt C is saying Texas Gun Experience is a nice place. Bought a few things there, and their DFW Shooting Sports. Yeah, and I used to go to DFW Shooting Sports all the time. I mean, like I said, their prices are really good, and they're, you know, just as friendly as they are here. So great people, and that's the location he's from. He actually drove over here just to do this with me, so I really appreciate it.
You're a cool guy. I like hanging out with you.
Yeah. So I appreciate it. But yeah, and you know, if y'all have any questions, please ask. But they do have ammo in stock. They actually have 300 blackout. I saw 6.5 Creedmoor. I saw 115 grain. There's like 2 boxes of 124 grain left. They've got 45. They've got 40. They had 308, 7.62 by 39, a lot of 12 gauge, buckshot and birdshot. Trying to see, you know, I've got some guys that shoot other stuff. Might have covered it all, but
yeah, but I think you hit everything. There's just maybe a couple one-off rounds. Like we have some 9 by 21. You know, some hard to get stuff, 25.6. No 380 right now.
Yeah.
We're working on it. Though.
Oh, and they did have a box of 25 autos. So if you need 25 auto, they had one box. I did see that. So I was like, holy crap, they got 25 auto. They didn't have any 32, which isn't super popular, and I don't think you had any 22. I think you might have, or maybe you did, and I just missed it.
Swing by DFW Shooting Sports.
Okay.
I know we got some Win Mag there.
All right. So yeah, and the neat thing is they actually closed at 8, tonight. But I'm here. We're rolling with this. But oh yes, actually I was just over there. Did they get the knife display finished at DFW? Last time I was there, they were setting it up and stocking it.
Yep, it's set up. It's not fully stocked yet. Waiting on a couple more vendors just to finish sending us some stuff. But it is getting very, very full.
Yeah, and I was just over there when I picked up the thermal and I saw it. And I was like, man, it's looking nice. So that's a really cool store. Everybody's really nice over there. It's easy to get to. That's a cool thing. But yeah, and as far as what are you seeing as far as people, or I guess you're at a different location, but what are you seeing like at that location over there? What are you selling the most of? Is it pistols, ARs, rifles? What are you seeing?
So actually, that was a very recent move, so I can kind of give you a feedback from both of them. It's a lot of pistols and ARs right now. Just that's what this market really likes. That's what we've, I think, sold most of it historically. We will still sell the bolt action. We'll still sell the shotguns. But people are looking for, home defense, or they're looking to get into their license to carry, or now possibly constitutional carry. So yeah, that's been the big two feeders right there is AR-15s and pistols.
Yeah. Yeah, and like I said, always recommend that y'all have at least a pistol, maybe a home defense rifle, something like that. And if you're not trained, please seek out training. They offer it here, other places, but even with the constitutional carry going in, like I'm all about the Bill of Rights and things like that, Constitution. I mean, that's your right. But, if you're not familiar with the weapon, at least learn about it, be familiar with it, learn how to load it, clean it, things like that.
Is constitutional carry for certain now? I may have missed that.
Yeah, we're waiting for Governor Abbott to sign it. He says he's going to sign it. So, yeah, it did officially pass.
Perfect.
Yeah.
But still, like you're saying, though, 100%. I was thinking about this long before, we got to this point. But training is still going to be paramount, especially if you're carrying. The laws are still going to be in effect.
Yep.
You still have to be that responsible gun owner, whether it's with a license to carry or if you're doing a constitutional carry. So make sure you're getting training.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely recommend that. Let me see. I had some stuff written down here. I think I've pretty much covered it all. But like I said, if there's any fully automatic weapon that you're like, you know what, I've been wanting to check that out, see if they have it, things like that. You could probably call up. They'd let you know if they have it. But walking through their armory is pretty damn impressive. They've got, I think, 28 guns on the showroom, that you can visibly see. And then if there's something you don't see there, you could ask them and they might have it.
What's been your favorite full auto to shoot with us?
I really love the CZ Bren 2. I think it's awesome. It's really fun. I love the saw. I have not shot the Gatlins or the Tommy guns or any of that, or the the one that's bolted to the floor. What's the one?
The minigun?
Yeah, I hadn't shot the minigun, but I've seen it go off and I've heard it go off when I've been here shooting, and I'm like, holy shit, that thing is loud. It's got a laser where it shoots the laser at your target. You just simply push a button and you can let that thing rip, man. And how many rounds is that?
So we do 250 round belts.
So, but it's like how many rounds per minute or per second or something?
That gives you about a 6-second ride right there.
Yeah, it's freaking crazy. I'm just like, holy, I've seen people shooting it and I'm like, holy crap.
Yeah.
But it's very, very impressive. And I think isn't it $500 to let it ride?
The first ride is $350 after that for the reloads.
Okay.
I got on there. I did it was a short belt just when I was first getting trained on how to use it, and it was just where, all right, we're gonna load 25 rounds. I mean, yeah, and it's done.
I've heard the whole belts go off in some of my videos. Matter of fact, when I've been shooting it, you've probably heard it go off because it's like, I mean, it sounds like something from RoboCop.
Yeah. If you're in the building, I promise you'll hear it no matter where you're standing.
Yeah. Do you have an MP7A1?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, they've got an MP7A1 X-Ring. So.
Yep.
Yeah, but they've got some crazy stuff. I mean, and they even have like old, like you got grease guns,
MG42s. We have the 1919 that we kept here available for rent. We run like different packages. So like we have, if you want to come in here and see what World War II was like with all the different guns, we'll hook you up.
So you can order a World War II package. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
But let's see here. Yeah, the knife display is crazy. I mean, they've got the Medfords are beautiful knives. I mean, I love Microtech, but the Medfords are pretty damn impressive too.
Yep.
They've got like
Hinderers, Spyderco,
Yeah.
Cobra-Tech, Microtech, Pro-Tech. I mean, almost any out the front fixed blade flipper.
Yeah.
You're asking for it. I mean, chances are we have it.
And they've got like I said, the lower end knives, even Gerbers, all the way up to, Microtech. They're a huge Microtech dealer. They fly through those Microtechs here.
I think that's his third time posting that. So.
Yeah. Well, he's a big, like I say,
I don't have any
Grand Powers. Nobody knows what the hell Grand Power is. Actually, he's asking if you have that MP7A1 for sale.
Oh, sorry, actually, no, we don't. We have an MP7 for a rental here, but nothing that's transferable.
Yeah. Now they do have that one I mentioned earlier for sale. What the hell was that? I don't remember what it was. I had it.
Yeah, it was a 1919.
Yeah, they got a 1919 for sale right now,
mm-hmm.
and it is transferable. So you could order that sucker, and you can mount it in the back of your truck and have a great time.
It'd be a party.
This is a really good question. How are sales on firearms with pistol braces? Have sales increased, decreased, or about the same?
When that first kind of started off, we were all expecting that would spike dramatically. Literally nothing changed.
Yeah.
It stayed the exact same that I'd seen, or all of us really seen kind of going forward. So we still have pistol braces in stock. We still have all that. Nothing's really changed on that forefront.
Yeah, they have a whole entire row of SB Tactical for sale,
mm-hmm.
and they have, I don't know how many I counted on the wall that have pistol braces, but they've got a ton of them for sale.
So. AR pistols galore.
Yeah. If you want it, they've got it. Like I said, anywhere from mid-range all the way up to high end. So they sell it all. But yeah, nobody has Grand Power. Let's see here. Let's see.
Call up to the shop tomorrow. Call us here at DFW Shooting Sports. See if we can find you a Grand Power.
Yeah, they can get you. He's got Grand Powers.
It sounds like he needs more.
He didn't even shoot the damn Grand Powers. He just likes to bitch about them. But and like I said, the neat thing about this is you just come in, sometimes they know me, wave, check in, go in here and shoot. And then when I'm done, you don't have to recheck out, or I don't over here. Mm-hmm. But also in the VIP, they provide targets. They got a whole rack of targets, and there's like 7 or 8 different ones. So you can choose what you want. They've got the Evo Clown all the way up to regular bullseye targets.
Yep.
You can shoot in the prone, you can throw down your shooting mat, you can do whatever, and this is 50 over here. Their ranges go from 25 all the way to 50, nothing farther than 50 yet. But it's a lot of fun. So
yeah, and that's like you're saying, we do allow, if you so you'll have a range safety officer, especially in our public base. We'll have one in there. If you want to get down in the prone and you want to do some shooting, just ask before you do. But typically it's a non-issue at all. We can get you set up. We want you to have that memorable, enjoyable experience. As long as you're doing it in a safe and controlled manner, let's do it.
Yeah, and as far as the targets, you can do you can go like 0 yards all the way up to 50. You can do increments. Now I can't remember. And do these do the charging targets?
This one, the VIP, I believe.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought it did because I've done it before. But this one has the charging targets. Like if you want it to come at you while you're shooting it, you can do that over here. And it'll turn and do like weird stuff. But they've got, the overhead lighting. You can turn it off, on, whatever you want to do. You kind of just go in there and make it your own, however you like to shoot. Yes. Can you shoot shotguns?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We ask that you do slugs. In certain circumstances, we've allowed buckshot. We're saying the targets a little bit differently, but yeah, bring your shotguns on.
Yep.
And if you don't have a shotgun, we got a Benelli M4 and an M2 as part of that rental fleet that have been done up by Terran Tactical.
Yeah, well, Terran Tactical, so you can shoot those. Yeah, that's exactly me too, Kathleen. Yeah, I shoot great at 0 yards.
Yeah.
So, but here you go. Mr. Media wants to know, can I try before I buy the 6th commandment?
With a promise to buy it no matter what, I think we could swing it. But
now,
that's about it.
I personally know him, and he could buy it. So, he's a buddy of mine. So, he's a good guy. But he's got some really nice pistols too. Yeah, there you go. you can actually rent. He wants to rent 150 guns and then have barbecue or bourbon and barbecue brisket on ladies' night. There you go. Hey.
See, now he says that kind of jokingly though. We
Yeah.
actually had a guy come in here and he said, "I want to try every gun," and he wanted to send 5 rounds through. So every pistol and semi-automatic rifle and shotgun, he sent 5 rounds through each of them.
Wow.
He just had to know.
Now, there's one thing we haven't talked about, and I was kind of saving it till now. But guess what they have every Friday? They have Full Auto Friday. And this is pretty badass. They lay out 4, y'all pick 4 guns.
Yep.
So it could be an MP5, it could be whatever. And you can actually get an email. You can get on the email list for this. And they will post what guns they have for Auto Friday. So tell us about that.
Yeah, so each week, like you're saying, we know that not everybody, because the pricing structure is a little different throughout the week. You have a pick 3 and a pick 5 that you can do, or you can do individual ones, and those are all at a higher price rate. But we know people want to shoot them, and we want to see people have a good time. So on Full Auto Fridays, every Friday, we're going to pull 4 of them off the wall, and all day long, while we're open, it's just $25 a mag. So
Okay. Now, if y'all are following, there's no gun rental fee. There's no gun rental fee.
No lane.
You're just paying. There's no lane fee. You're just paying for the mags.
Yep. So you can bring in your own eyes and ears, or you can borrow from us. We have them here. Targets are taken care of. It is literally, so the mags are loaded 20 rounds of rifle ammo, 25 rounds of pistol ammo. But yeah, come on in, shoot, have a good time, get that once in a lifetime experience, and do all 4, do them multiple times. It'll be great.
Yeah, so you don't pay for the rental of the gun like you normally do. Now you have to choose between those 4, and you can shoot all 4, but you're only paying $25 per mag, and you can shoot all 4. And I've seen people here where they'll shoot all 4 once, and then they'll shoot all 4 again. So they're just paying $25 a mag, so it's like $200, and they got to shoot all of those twice. So that's pretty damn cool.
Yeah.
Oh, do y'all do massages?
I like to say we're a full service shop, but it's going to be firearms related. Firearms related.
So no massages yet. Now, I don't know about what goes on in the parking lot. Who knows? I mean, you know,
that's not my business.
I mean, it's, you know, and hell, it's, y'all are lucky I'm even wearing pants right now.
Yeah.
But,
I appreciate
you know,
that.
yeah, because normally when I do chats, I don't wear pants.
Oh.
But I'm just joking. But, yeah, I mean, yes, and you can draw from the holster. Let's see where that question go. Yes, Bradley, Bradley, you can draw from the holster, and you can reload from the belt. So you can wear your USPSA belt, you can wear your battle belt, whatever you want, and you can do that. So I do that here, and there's no issues.
Yep.
I mean, like I said, there's no Ranger Ricks. If y'all remember from my old videos, Ranger Rick, you know, 1 shot per second, there's none of that shit here. And that's what I enjoy about it. You know, there's no ranged Nazis, so to say, yelling at you. But, yeah, and, you know, I don't know if they're going to expand this out, maybe in other states and stuff. I know they have a huge Texas presence. You know, the owners are super nice people. You know, known them for a long time. They do a great job and super friendly, and they're not like own the place and they don't show up here. I mean, I've seen them numerous times. So, yeah, they'll walk around, shake your hands, you know.
We're always looking to do big things. You just never know where it's going to go.
Yeah, and let's show this one more time. Again, if you're interested, there's their number, you know, because I can't link it, but there's that. And it's just a great time. And this is something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. And I've been talking to them. They're like, hey, yeah, let's do it. You know, because, I mean, not that I'm just trying to show off the store, but I'm proud to be a member here. Their rates are very reasonable. You know, I can swing in here at lunch. I could shoot at lunch and leave. You know, when you walk in, you just go back, do what you need to do, and take off. So you don't have to, you know, set appointments. Now, they do have busy times. I will let you know that. I have been in before, and it's super busy. Now, with the VIP, sometimes it's less busy, but you're going to pay a premium for that. But you have access to all of this. I mean, if y'all could see all of this, it's pretty amazing what they have back here. It's super, super nice and comfortable.
It's kind of like almost like a country club.
Yeah,
you know?
It is a country club. I mean, I'm a big golfer, and this is definitely a country club. I mean, you can bring all your friends up here. Matter of fact, there was a birthday party here earlier. So they had food, they had drinks, they had all of this going on. And now they're doing cigars and bourbon. There's a bunch of guys out there sitting outside in the cigar bar area, or whatever you want to call it.
I think we're going to have to pick up a cigar.
Yeah, well, yeah, and we'll have to have some more bourbon. They've already hooked me up with some Lockwood distilling companies. The nice ladies here hooked me up with some bourbon, so I had that earlier, and it was, or whiskey, and it was awesome. But yeah, and that's the thing, there's I've been to ranges that completely suck and should not even be in business. I mean, they're freaking train wrecks. But this place is super nice. So if you're ever, I mean, it's, God, what are we, like 10 minutes from the airport?
Yep. So even like coming on a layover, you got an hour and 90 minutes in between. Stop by the shop. You at least just check out the retail space. If not, come in and shoot.
Yeah.
If you want, if you know you're actually stopping by, swing by the website and then knock out your safety waiver there, and then you just head right up to range check and we'll get you set up.
And they've got the Gaylord Hotel just right across the highway. They've got the Wolf Lodge. I mean, they've got 2 hotels right here. I mean, you can definitely stay around here and use this place. So if you're ever in the area and you want to bring the kids, they can go do other stuff, and you can come shoot, or the wife, and you can come shoot. So yeah, it's definitely like I said, moving to Texas. Yeah, I get that a lot. I want to move to Texas. Yeah. And Mr. Media, heck, he's been here and shot with me a lot of times. He's it's a fun place. But
that's a typical answer though. Once you hear that minigun go off, it's addictive. Like you want to hear it keep going and going.
Yeah, and like I said, y'all probably heard it on videos, because I'll hear and I'm like, oh, they're over there firing that sucker off. Yeah, and that's through a big ass brick wall with lead or whatever in it. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. But we got about 10 minutes. I want to definitely get any questions, for Tristan, if there's anything y'all can think of. Like I said, they've got night vision, they've got night force. I mean, any scope you can imagine they've got here. They have anywhere from low end all the way up to high end pricing. Top notch stuff. They've got monoculars, binoculars, you name it, they've got it. So it is a lot of fun. And yes, I have been to ranges in Austin. I've been to one called The Range, and actually, it's a nice range. It's a very nice place, but I actually still prefer this one. When you walk in, not that they're rude or anything, because they're actually very nice, but this one's just kind of a different ball game. From day one when I joined this range, when they opened, I haven't looked back for an indoor range. I mean, because it's been raining a crap load here. Y'all all know that. And this is definitely a fun time to come down and shoot. Yeah, that's what we talked about earlier, Colt. Right now they're ranging anywhere from
6 to 9 months has been is where you can kind of consider ballpark average. They could range out to 13. It just really depends on how the ATF's doing.
Yeah, and Colt, see, you're in Texas, so check out the Texas Suppressor Act. We're all excited about that. Hopefully it goes through. We'll see. Yeah, we might have the opportunity to have Texas-only suppressors, where there is no $200 tax stamp, and you walk out the door with it. So that will be really, really cool. Yeah, and that's the thing. There are people, and such as Mr. Media, during the hot sessions, it's really hot here in Texas, they'll do indoor ranges, and then when it's cooler, they'll do outdoor. So with your memberships, you can, like sign up and, choose what you want to do.
The cool thing about it too is if you're, we all said that hot summer months, but once you get in here, like you're saying, you're not getting that recycled air. We have a bunch of PEP lining all over the back of the shooting bay, so they keep that noise level down. And then we do host quite a few classes now, ranging from pistol, medical, carbine, one-on-one training, whatever you're wanting to do. So even if you're like, well, now it's too cold, just stay in here. We got you.
Yeah, and if you noticed on one of my last videos I did, you will hear somebody talking in the background, and that is Danielle. She's actually a trainer here. And I was doing rapid fire. They were doing single shots. And, like I said, they're coming in and working with, new gun owners and things like that all the time. So, that since you're not having to do the slow fire, it kind of, with the new gun owner, they're kind of scared with the, the bang that goes off. They're scared, they're intimidated. But as they hear faster shots being available, then they can kind of get more used to that. So it's not a big shock to the system when they hear somebody, doing double taps or whatever they do. But let's see here. I know TGE is a big and busy place. What is the lead time on purchases until shipment on firearms right now?
Talking like firearms in stock?
I'm assuming.
Okay. It's pretty quick. Once you do your online purchase, just kind of depends if you're hitting it on a weekend or a weekday. We do have a growing team that's just focused on doing our e-commerce right now. But we try to get it pushed through as quickly as possible. If it's in stock, we want to make sure that we can get it out there to you as quickly as possible. Having your FFL information for whatever store you're choosing for us to ship it to, because it has to go to an FFL. We need that, and sometimes that can be a hang up. So just having all that information ready kind of helps speed up that process.
Yeah, so if you provide the information, it is very quick. I mean, I have actually shipped stuff to other FFLs for people, and it's been pretty fast, and I've done it through here. Now, what are your transfer fees in case someone transfers?
So transfer fees will be different from shipping fees. $25
Okay.
is what it's going to be, and that helps us because just getting everything processed into our system, getting it all set up, storage space. Just because now that when at the beginning of the pandemic, there was all the space in that because there was no guns. Now, now that's not the case.
Yeah.
So it kind of helps out.
Yeah, you go back there, and I mean, they get ammo daily, and they don't just get a box; they get freaking crates and pallets of that stuff. So, I mean, I've been back there, and it's pretty impressive. They run a whole back facility. It's like multiple businesses in one building. I mean, they've got shipping, receiving. They've got, it's like a well-oiled machine here. They've got it all. So, also they do host events called Cars and Coffee.
Yes.
So they'll do you'll pull up here on a Saturday and they'll announce it. So if you go on their website, you sign up for it. I mean, I pulled up here. There's been, hell, you name it. They've had it out there, but any high-end cars, low-end cars, and, they do coffee, people come in and shoot. It's like big car shows. So
Lamborghinis, Ferraris,
BMWs. Yeah, they've got them.
Even let's say if you want to kick it back to like 1930s, seeing some old school, rat rod stuff. It's really neat to see that. But when you're talking about events, Lipstick and Lead is one that we'll do. We talked about Lone Star Ladies. We have our kind of bourbon tastings for a ladies only night that want to get into shooting and trying it out. They've done a shooting sip, so they'll go out on the range, have a good time, head to the back, and have like a champagne reception. And then if you want, our training rooms are also available for rent. We have a boardroom upstairs with this gigantic table.
Yep.
It's really beautiful, kind of overlooks the whole retail space. As long as you want to come in and have a good time, we'll do everything we can to make it happen.
Yeah, if you watch my suppressor video, when I purchased my suppressor video, I actually did it up in their boardroom at the big table, and it's huge. So, I mean, they've got access company meetings, whatever you want to do, they can do it here. So, and they'll take good care of you, and they'll leave an order like Heart 8 Barbecue, which if people haven't heard about Heart 8, it's pretty awesome. No, it's in Grapevine, Texas. It's not Austin, it's Grapevine, Texas. It's a really nice place, and there's other gun stores around here, but just kind of for like a do-it-all with a range and everything. I mean, this is the premier spot for kind of a one and done. There's other ones that are gun shops, but they don't have ranges. So, that's the kind of thing that they have here. And there's even people from the airport that'll Uber here. They'll just Uber here. I mean, I've seen them come in and they'll shoot and Uber back out to the airport. So.
Yep.
I mean, it's kind of do what you want, but yeah, we've only got a couple minutes left. I think they're closing down in there, but any other questions that y'all can think of, please ask them. We'll try to answer them. Tristan's I'm so grateful that he's done this.
I appreciate you, having me on. It's been a great time.
Oh yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, Mr. Media is saying I wouldn't shoot or get gunsmithing done anywhere else. Yeah, they're great people here.
Awesome.
I mean,
we love having customers that love to be here.
Yeah,
it's always a good time.
Yeah, they like I said, I've had some jacked up crap that they've helped me fix, and the whole PFO or POF fiasco that I had that issue with. We broke it all down and figured out what it was, and yes, it is Grapevine near DFW Airport. Yes,
just on the north side of it. Go out the north side exit, and about 5 minutes away from there.
Yeah, super close. Let's see here. Gun Freak or Nebraska Gun Freak saying, "What up, Big J? I might see where the Walmart DCs are in Texas and look at transferring down there." Yeah,
bring it on.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, Mr. Media is saying Danny's the man. Yeah, you need 1911s or 2011s. Mr. Media is correct. Danny is the man.
Yes, he is.
ARs and stuff and all that is Robert. Thermals. He's
and even our one-off stuff too. I mean, so we have those are two gunsmiths, but then we have multiple armorers with dozens of years of historical, experience in firearms. So I don't personally think there's a question that we can't get answered here.
Yeah, and even for like just throwing a scope on, I mean, I've seen them, like, customers buy a rifle, buy a scope, buy the, the mounts, and I mean, they'll just do it while they wait. And I can't say that every time because, they can't get busy, but I've seen them do it, and then the customer walk out with a rifle ready to go. So that can definitely be a plus. But anything that, any comments or questions or anything you want to say before we head out?
Mike, I just want to say thank you. I was glad that we could actually sit down and do this. It's been kind of a little bit of time coming now. But no, we really, if you have any questions, like you said, TexasGunExperience.com. Swing on by there. Shop Texas Gun Experience, where you'll find all of our firearm retail. Call up if you have a question. Our employees are more than happy to help. If you just get down here and you want to stop by, see what it's about, stop on in. We're not going to sit here and push sales. We just want to grow the firearm community the right way.
And that is one thing about them. I have watched their sales guys. I mean, I know a lot of them. They're not commission based. They don't ram anything down your throat. They're just there to show the customer and give input, and help the customer make a well-informed decision and purchase their first firearm or maybe multiple firearms. They are not pushy here at all.
We just want you to come in and enjoy it the way that we've enjoyed it. We want to share our passions with everybody, and just grow community and help with education as much as we can.
And they also do a lot of stuff for charity around here too. You can look it up, but they do a lot of stuff around here for that too. So they're not just in it for themselves. Someone was asking, Robert is, do a video of the building. Robert, I have a video of the building. It's actually posted. You can pull it up, Texas Gun Experience. I did a complete walkthrough when they had their grand opening. That video has been demonetized because they play the radio, and I got a copyright strike on it. However, I'd left the video up. I'm not worried about the money, but it's a beautiful facility. So I got up on the stairs and shot it down so you can see everything they have here. Yeah. So it's actually a good video. I think it's like 20 minutes long, but it shows a lot of stuff. Yeah. But and my videos, when you watch them, this is where I'm shooting 99% of the time. So. But yeah, we're here at 8 o'clock. If y'all don't have anything else, thank you, Keith. We appreciate it so much. Hit that thumbs up. Helps the algorithms, all that good stuff. There will be a replay, so you can go back and watch this. We answered a lot of questions that some of the new people were coming in saying, "Hey, what about this? What about that?" We did answer a lot of them. I mean, I went over their facility. It's 35,000 square feet. This place is huge. Tons of parking. I mean, the outdoor area is really nice too, as long as it's not too hot. You can go out there and hang out, but it's an awesome place. So help the customers. Yeah, and they are a huge CZ dealer, so they sell a ton of CZ. So all about that CZ life.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And they have mags. So like I said, they're a huge staccato dealer too. So if you're interested in a staccato, I mean, gun check, I'm carrying a staccato C2 right now, Duo, and I really love mine. I bought extra mags here. They actually carry them in stock, the 20 rounders. So I've got those. Muzzle brakes, uppers, lowers, barrels. They've got crap loads. They even have Tri-Arc barrels, Tri-Arc mags. They're all out there.
Tri-Arc 2011 mags. We just got those in.
They just got those in. So yeah, they've got everything. But I appreciate everyone being on. This has been a really great time. I just kind of wanted to, I thought about doing this and just letting y'all all hear about it, and having Tristan on and answering some questions about what he's seeing, what people are, if they've ever been to this place or thought about coming to this place, this is a reason to do it.
Absolutely.
So, yeah. But I appreciate y'all so much. If you have any questions or comments, leave them afterwards. I'll be glad to answer them. But head out to Texas Gun Experience. If you need their information again, here it is one more time. I mean, they're here to help. I have people that come even from Abilene and have bought guns here. If you're in Texas, you can buy a gun or a pistol here in Texas. Long guns, you can buy from, even from other states, you can come in and buy them. But suppressors, of course, I mean, they've got everything you need. The only thing you don't, that I have seen, it's mostly online, y'all don't sell any kind of armor, do you?
No.
Okay, I haven't seen any armor, but they do sell nods. I've seen some nods. They've got them out there on the floor, and they've got PECs. So if you need a PEC, they got
lasers, that. We've done not ballistic helmets. We've done like bump helmets and stuff. Yeah. White phosphorus, green phosphorus, your thermal.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. Just quite a bit.
That's what I'm saying. They can upfit you. So even if you fly in, you could leave with a bunch of shit in your suitcase. But I appreciate it so much, everyone. Y'all have a great night. And remember, an unarmed nation is a very weak nation. So we all got to carry on.
Absolutely.
Take care.